Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Wow, this truly is impressive. The future Camp Nou, it has been christened. A show of power, prominence, prestige for Barcelona. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his...
Mbappe! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Now that's well seen too. Now it's Solot. Guardiola. Mbappe. Yamal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's through here. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's having a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Almeria with the corner, there first. And that should get the job done. Drives it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Quarter of an hour played. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
That's the throw. Almeria yet to have an attempt on goal. Pedri. Piqué. Almeria looking to pass their way through. David Villa is onto this. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Pedri.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He has found the way through. A corner it is then. It's their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. It's a good spell of possession, this. Almeria trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in
Shapes to shoot! He's nearly it all right! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Almeria are in front now, the game's only goal.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And it's Belletti. Caceres. Howson. Ball's gone out of play. Bojan. Can he finish? Long ball upfield. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Fermin. Solot. That has not gone well. Now who's going to be first to this? Bojan. Played back in. Lopez. He's picked his way through.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Villa. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good taken. There's the shot! Oh, brilliant from Mabar! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Almeria are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Solot. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pedri. That's Solot. Nicely worked. Piqué. Fermin. And the half-time whistle goes. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 17 será reemplazado por el dorsal 18.
So off we go once
Se
more.
va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Now it's Villa. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Camavinga deals with that comfortably. And it's Jordi Alba. He's on it. Can he get away? Drilled in low. Almeria, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Some resolute defending there. Now it's Mbappe. And reclaimed it in a trice. David Villa. And here's Benzema. And it's made its way to him. Tries to pass it through. Pedri.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Almeria appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's...
He's had a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
This looks promising. Oh, that's well spotted. Vermin. Now it's Villa. Benzema. Almeria finding their passes. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know...
Takes a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
La asistencia a este partido
Referee's given a throw.
asciende a 96.628 espectadores.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Benzema. Almeria are, of course, in a position to... Long ball by the goalkeeper. Howson. Howson has got himself a free kick. That's been cut out, well played. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And the finish! Yes, it's in! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Almeria get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Played out towards the right wing. David Villa. And it's Lewandowski. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Lewandowski. Guardiola spots it and intercepts. David Villa. Pedri.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's a key interception.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's had it taken off him. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Benzema. Now it's Yamal. It's a pretty loose pass. Almeria are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 18 será reemplazado por el dorsal 19. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Alvarez. Has a look and place it forward. That is good alertness. Vermeer. And it's Benzema. It's Lewandowski! Pedri gets it clear. Ah, he's given it away. He's found a way through. Big chance. Mbappe! He has done it! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
No, that's been intercepted. And he cuts out the supply. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, this looks sharp. And there goes the final whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very... And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. Significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Now it's Benzema. Fermin. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Valverde. Benzema. Almeria finding their passes. Bellingham. Oh, they can break here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Raul, there's the shot! Oh, terrible pass. He's on it, can he get away? Bellingham. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and such.
Chance for a shot! And he's heaved it away. Played into the middle.
That's good defensive concentration.
Camavinga. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Lewandowski. Tries to play it through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Belletti. Guardiola. Can he get it through? Great ball if he can get there. He's found a way through. Real chance here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Looking for options for movement. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's made its way to him. Lovely bit of skill. David Villa, good driving run. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bellingham. Camavinga. Valverde gets into a good position. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a mighty effort. Oh, it's hit the post. This time, surely. Deftly away. Benzema was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tchouameni. Valverde. And he's worked it through. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Almeria could not have chosen a worse moment. This to go one up. Oh, it's come off the upright. Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, it's great commitment on show.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And that's been drilled in. Real chance! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Piercing. He's having a shot! He's a sharp little ball here. Looking to play him in. And this is Raul. And this is Raul. Raul was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Lewandowski. Passing is crisp and sharp. Benzema, David Villa. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And the game has already resumed here. Fires it in low. He can get that clear. Some really good ball movement. Oh, nice touch. And that's a good ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Guardiola goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, well played. He got back really well. Bellingham. Knocks it into space. And that has not gone well. Howson. And it's Guardiola. And it's Benzema. Bellingham. Benzema. Oh, important interception. Valverde. Tchouameni. That has been cut short. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Lewandowski. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he was quick to react. And this is Benzema. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, it's Raul. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So,
19,
time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 9 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7, el dorsal 18, Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
David Villa. Distributed tidily. David Villa. Almeria do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Rudiger has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Guardiola tries to pass it through, and he's surging through. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that is a little undercooked. Fermin going full steam ahead down the left flank. Now it's Villa. Now it's Dani Olmo. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And it's Olmo. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Raul. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Dani Olmo. Oh, good spread. Some good work on the right flank here. He's picked his way through.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Koundé, not the most accurate pass. He shifted it to the flank. And it's Olmo. Goes for a shot! They've done it! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Fermin. Now it's Dani Olmo. Strokes it back. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief.
Chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Both sides
16,
then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
serán sustituidos por el dorsal 20, el dorsal 10. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That pass has been well intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's being urged to shoot. Shot a goal! Oh, it's come loose. He's missed, but not by that far. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And no, that was never going to make it. Harrison cuts it out. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Villa, and he's managed to get free. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Jimenez gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Villa. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
En el marcador está a punto de aparecer el número premiado de nuestra rifa de hoy. Buena suerte a todos. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
No
22,
winner in 90,
el dorsal
30 more to
3,
come.
Piqué. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 66.
Well, that tackle was certainly
el dorsal
sturdy.
6. Cambio
Now
de
it's
jugadores.
Mbappe. Dani Olmo, and the shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. So what can they make of this? Dani Olmo. It's Camavinga. Fermin. That looks a good ball through. He is through here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Lopez, and the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Dani Olmo. He's got away. Dani Olmo shoots! And he's there to belt it away. Camavinga. And here's Oyarzabal. He's played it long. Aimed beyond the defence. This looks promising. Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof!
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
Barcelona go into the lead. Gavi. Great vision. Alvarez. He's had a shot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Half-time, extra time.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores.
Well, it has
que
been
esta
a
competición
punishing
consiste
game,
en
both
dos
physically
esfuerzos
and
dentro del
mentally.
estadio.
But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And we're off for the final time. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? And he's picked it up out wide. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Dani Olmo. Now it's Mbappe, over to the left. And it's Pedri. David Villa receives it in a good position here. And that was very necessary. And that's been won straight back. Mbappe! Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oyarzabal, he's got plenty of space out wide here. He has found the way through, and that's played in low. Eder Militao getting this one clear.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Gavi. He's in a great position here. That's tidy, and he's running through. Quality ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Can he finish? Oh, it's there! Tying minutes, and we're all square again.
It just came down to a battle of wills.
There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
So after 2 long hours, it comes down to nerve, to technique under pressure, to penalties. David Villa first in line. And none from one. Alvarez steps up for his penalty. Oh, it's saved. Pretty much straight at him.
Oh, he never looked comfortable over that, did he?
Mbappe is the man who's second in line.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
And so the captain steps up. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Oyarzabal will take the third penalty. Terrific penalty, unsavable.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Oh, coolly does it.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Dani Olmo comes up, their fourth taker. That's how it's done, he made the keeper commit.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Fermin is fourth up. Denied, he's made the save.
Well, he didn't hit that with any sort of conviction, and it's an easy save in the end.
Guardiola just needs to keep his nerve here. He's buried it, and he's won it. Almeria have done it. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And already we're underway here. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of them.
Real chance! Pulisic.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that is as far as they're going to go. It's a pretty loose pass. Goes for the shot! Important interception. Barella. And it's Van Basten. And it's Barella. Tomori gets across to intercept that. Zielinski! It's a loop, and it's come back out to him. He's done very well to get to that.
Pulisic is offering a right smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Darmian is there, and he can get that clear. Well, that pass isn't the best. Dovbik.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Ribery. A heavy challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Van Basten. Thinks about the shot. Now it's Barella. Big chance! Played with speed from back to front. Gently done. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has...
It's Lukaku! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Missed their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard, very much a man of this moment. It's a good spell of possession, this. Passing is crisp and... Lukaku!
Lukaku really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And the through ball. He's being urged to shoot. And Dybala! Shoots! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Van Basten. And they're quick to press. Modric.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Ribery. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Van Basten. Barella! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
He's having a shot! And again! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Some really good ball movement. And he's running. It's Lukaku! Van Basten finds himself offside. Rijkaard. Antonetti. Chips it through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rijkaard. And it's Modric. Tomori. That ball looks a good one. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard. Lukaku. And here's Batistuta. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we are already promptly back underway.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Played back. Barella. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Knocks it into space. The ball goes in. Dida deals with that nice and simple.
Milan clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Serginho cuts out the pass. Darmian makes the interception. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's picked his way through. Tries to play it through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Can he finish? And that was neither one thing nor the other.
There's no doubt he made the right decision, but without the right result.
Ribery. Milan still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Looking to play him in. Dybala gets flagged offside.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Awesome. Van Basten under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Zanetti gets over and intercepts. Martinez. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, nicely intercepted. Great vision. Rafael Leao. That'll be a throw.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 14. Modric.
And he's managed to gift it back.
Numero 10.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Milan are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Pulisic. Martinez powering forward here. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Zanetti, brilliantly cut out. Milan are looking to break at pace. And it's Zanetti.
That's good play from him.
And smartly reclaimed. Batistuta, he is onto this. He's in a good position here. Shapes to... in he goes again. Oh, taken with style. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And the shot! And again, the keeper stands strong.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Rijkaard gets it away. Good read, needed to be. He can get that clear. Rijkaard.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Driven forward. Pavlovic with the clearance. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Martinez has got himself a free kick. Somewhat off target. It's a throw-in.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7. Ribery. Lascia il campo per il numero 22.
Ribery. Batistuta pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And that is that. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going... Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Vieri! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Davids. Cannavaro robs him of possession. It's Lukaku! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Maldini. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Ribery. Oh, this is a great position. And smartly reclaimed.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Van Basten. Ribery. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. Darmian.
That's positional gold, the utilisation.
He's got tall. Harmlessly behind. Van Basten chasing after it. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Vieri. Tries to pass it through. That's a good ball. Big chance! Oh, in for the pieces! Davids, he is onto this. Hangs in across. He gets big! He's scored! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible.
Just about within shooting range. And that certainly packed a punch.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, he's been caught. Ribery! It's in! A fine way to mark his 50th game in these colours. Ribery duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And it's Michel Platini. This might spell danger. Goes for a shot! It's in! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this.
Ribery! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Nice-looking ball. And this is Vieri. Now that's shot a goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan are looking to go forward now. Maldini. Great ball, and he's in here. Cross flung in towards the middle. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Lukaku! Milan are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Rijkaard. Oh, played through for the wide man, and he's intervened well there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Referee's given a throw. Darmian into Stefan de Vrij. Rabiot. And it's Van Basten. And it's Ribéry. Van Basten. Knocks it out wide. Pass somewhat off target. Davids. And there is the half-time whistle.
Signore e signori, stiamo per annunciare i numeri vincenti di oggi. Se avete un biglietto, non perdete d'occhio il maxi schermo. Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8, Modric.
And the action is back on the way.
Numero 9.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Some really good ball movement. Van Basten. Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Van Basten. Rabiot. Ribéry. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's cut it out. Platini. Rijkaard. Backward it goes. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's a dangerous ball. And this is Lukaku. Brilliantly cut out. Threads one in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Looking for a runner. Good ball over the top. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the finish! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him. And his response, absolutely clinical.
Yeah.
It's Van Basten! And the keeper has done it off. Top stop. Milan have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a sharp pass. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's made its way to him. And he's searching, takes a shot! It goes to show he is human after all.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And this is Vieri. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Zielinski. Looking to play him in. That's the keeper's ball. So what can they make of this? Well, that looks a decent ball. He's had a shot! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And he's well positioned here. That's an excellent interception. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, that's fabulous. Lukaku. Oh, it's Van Basten. Darmian. Half an hour gone in the second half. No, he's not getting his way this time. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And no surprise, that's a booking.